Welcome, Bob, to the 40th anniversary of the IRD.
Thank you.
I'm kind of give you a kind of a two-part question in the beginning here. Number one, probably the most important one: did you ever think that the IRD, Institute of Role Design, would ever make 40 years?
No, I thought it would make 140 years.
Wow. You probably can't remember them early days, but can you share with the audience out there them early days of trying to get this IRD started?
Well, I can remember we had an AISE meeting in St. Louis, and I stood up all night trying to recruit roll and guide peddlers, roll shop people, mill people, anybody I could that would be interested in forming a roll design organization.
Some of them, some of your co-padres or your partners in crime them early days. Can you remember any?
Oh, there was Giles Gilly. It was Hugh Wallace, Mike Papp. That's all I can remember. I remember I'm getting old.
That's that's fine. That's fine. Anything can help us. Is we have some young people here at the IRD, and probably some familiar faces if you did show up. So, is there something that you could share with the audience right now of that you share with this audience out there looking to look up to what you've done 40 years ago and what they're going to do next 100 years from now?
Yeah. They're probably going to make the organization stronger, bigger, and better, hopefully.
I bet you probably wish you were here right now to see some of the familiar faces.
Well, I'd be happy to see so many familiar faces if I were there right now. But I'd be happier to see so many unfamiliar faces, which tells me the organization is growing.
Yep. Very good. Well, we looked up to our the people who started this organization 40 years. Some of these people here at the IRD are not even 40 years old. So I mean, it's a great thing that what you did. It has helped the industry grow. People share their information. We have roundtables. We continue with the roundtables you guys started, and I know early days you might only had one meeting a year, but we're 2 meetings a year now, and so getting back to one last question. Them early days, the past designers were all in their own little, I don't know if you want to call it their own little clique or their unique kind of position. Did you actually think you were a pretty good past designer in them days?
Well, I never said I was the best, but I did say I'd probably do until the best came along, and I've been retired almost 30 years, and I'm still waiting.
Well, we want to wrap this little quick interview up right now. I know you guys did crazy things in early days. You're telling me you can't remember any of them, but can you remember anything about the IRD that you could share the audience real quick before we?
Nothing I could mention here.
So also rumor has it you had a bunch of different nicknames. What was your nicknames?
Mine?
Yeah.
I hate to say it in front of the women and children in the audience, the young people in the audience.
Why not? Can you share anything with us?
No, I'd rather not.
Okay. We'll run with that. Anyway, we'll thank you very much for spending this time we all hope to see you again.
Thank you.